Hey, what is up guys? It is your boy Chris Starfire back with another Arc mobile video. Now this is gonna be like the other 3 videos I recently uploaded, and I'm really trying to go forward with the PvP series. Now you guys are gonna see that each episode usually will get a little more advanced and in detail. I'm hoping to get a full server wipe on, but that is actually harder than you think. Besides the actual getting the server wipe, the recording and everything is really the real issue. But this right here is an easy medium raid. I'm just going to show you guys what exactly we did and how we're able to wipe this guy so easy. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so right now this is the first time I'm actually going to be able to show you the Bronto partially soaking. So you see those white streaks in the area. He's soaking about 300 bullets right now. Oh, he just told us. And there are some airy turrets in the back, so we are going to have to blow up most of the turrets, and then our Brontos are actually low on health, so we're going to get some beer with the shields and hopefully soak the rest and be able to blow up the rest of the turrets. Okay, I'm trying to get as close as possible to show you guys. You can hear the little sound in the background. I'm trying to get as close as possible without getting shot because I definitely don't want to get shot. That is our teammate Turan. And apparently he had to leave, but you know what? We're still good. He's soaking pretty well. It seems there's only one turret on him. I would advise him to go a little bit forward, but I think there are spikes, which would make it a little bit harder for him to work. And I'm freaking dying of thirst over here. That's the issue with good armor if you don't live in the snow. Every 5 seconds you run out of water. Dehydration, because the thermal insulation is so high on the good armor, so it's bloody ridiculous, especially the hide, the freaking antenna iron. Okay, it looks like either he's going forward or okay, are those 2 turrets on him now? There's one in the corner right there. I wish it was morning so you guys could see him more clearly, but I will do a quick flyover of his base when we're mostly done soaking to show you the majority of how it looked. It's just the only reason we're really raiding this guy is because he was blocking Hunter's cave, and at a point we were friends, but since there's cave building on this server, a lot of people take advantage of the caves and nobody else can actually run them to get the stuff. I remember we had to destroy the guys who lived in lava caves, and honestly I don't really mind the caves. It's just when you really need something and they don't let you through. I mean, at least he was generous. Sometimes he had the gate on the cave open, but he had to go, you feel me? He just had to go. What else is here? Looks like iron. Yeah. Blitz week, everything's beautiful. Okay. So he has an airy spino. It's morning now, and we're going to take his base 2 different times to completely soak them. He doesn't seem to have gone on any time recently. As you guys can see those 2 airy turrets, I would say this is a pretty easy raid because his build isn't really crazy. This is the issue with most players. They got comfortable at a point and just simply stop building because nobody's raiding them. I mean, if he was on a very populated server, he would have been destroyed a while ago, but I guess it's kind of up to us. So we are placing some C4, and hopefully we're going to wait till zone comes through and see if that works. We're destroying it. If that doesn't work, we're probably just going to shoot him with some rockets. And from this distance I am right now, should be good enough to destroy his turrets. Yeah. Actually, something that happened recently, someone on the server got cheated because, you know, PvX is a very confusing thing. Ooh, we don't want you Discord. PvX is a very confusing thing. Someone set turrets right next to his base during PvE, and when I switched over to PvP, the turrets killed all his teams. So yeah, that wasn't fun. So exploitation is definitely one thing you need to worry about during PvX. I'm gonna see how close I can get to his base without actually falling in, because I do need some stuff. And then if I was to fall in, I wouldn't be able to get back out because of the spike, so he would have to come pick me up with a spurt. So that is not a good idea. Spike here, spike there, spike everywhere. Spikes are really not amazing. Gates are not that amazing either. Some people think if they can seal up their base with spikes or gates, they're safe, but no. You can destroy most of the gates with either C4, a Giga, maybe even Arthropleura. The only real issue is when they do blow through your gates, they should get rained on by turrets. And if they are looking to get rained on by the turrets, they should have to destroy your gates first before they get the chance to soak. So pretty much that's all that has to be said. See, he has 3 over there. Those are the turrets who were soaking earlier, by the way. So they're empty, or should be empty. Okay. So we were able to do it through the C4 thing did not work exactly well, so we did have to use rockets. Right now we're just killing off the rest of his teams. He had decent stuff, you know. He had a long time to grind and was able to get pretty good materials. And he was right next to the cave, so if you look at most of his boxes, he did have a ridiculous amount of cementing paste. Our Bronto, what? Ooh, okay. Why is a Dodic here? Is that ours? No, that's his. What else? What else? Not very impressive. 2 vaults. Most of the stuff he had were just materials to build. Some soothing bomb. Thank you very much. Chitin really isn't a rare resource on the server, because you can literally get 500 if you have a decent hatchet from just 1 scorpion. Because, you know, boosted rates. Don't forget to join us, by the way. More bullets, more ammo. Hide. We definitely don't need hide. I'm gonna pick up the turrets. If he hits me one more time, I just kill him. What's he doing, bro? What's he doing? Okay, so we are back in, and he wanted me to go get the Arthro to destroy the 2 vaults that are remaining. We also could destroy his spikes, but complete waste of time. Hopefully what will happen is after we raid him, he's either gonna move or just quit the server, so they should despawn after a while. Now this is Raider Flag. Ridiculous amount of damage, and he literally shreds through these boxes so quick. Yeah, the lag is terrible even though there's no one on the server. Sometimes it just really acts up. He wasn't moving a second ago, and he's not on turret mode. Okay, he was on turret mode. Okay, let's destroy the 2 vaults, and we can get right to it. And see how quick he destroyed that. Nothing is safe on this server as long as you have a decent Arthro. If you guys want me to make a video on how to tame the Arthros, I will give that a try. And I was able to get a God Dodo, but he only goes up to 2.56. Now, guess what? The God Dodos can destroy tech and metal. So if you guys want to see me raid with a freaking Dodo, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and say, Chris, I want to see you break down a freaking metal turreted base with a freaking Dodo. I'm going to try my best to freaking get that through, guys. Anyway, let's take a quick look and see what exactly in these boxes. Of course, there are the amazing BPs. BPs on mobile are like water, because they're somehow everywhere. At the same time, nobody takes the time to actually craft the good ones. You know, you can get them from the what's it called, the gift shop or whatever. Not the gift shop, but the freaking ad. Okay guys, as someone who's going to raid you, can you guys please put your important stuff in the vaults and not all this trash? I mean, you could literally get a random box and put this stuff in, but for some reason he thought it was a good idea to put them in the vaults, you know? It's really disappointing to me. Wow, when I raid you and don't find anything good in your vaults. But yeah, as I said, a bunch of materials. I mean, he lived in the cave, so you'd expect him to have a lot of materials. Cementing paste is right at your door, and the iron spawn is not too far either. So this is almost as good as the snow, except you have chitin for cementing. The Arthro, should we just wipe him completely? I see it's broken down there, but I feel like I should go to the front and see what's in there, because I could possibly get stuck if I don't have a bird with me. Let's see. The game crashes every 5 seconds. What is going on? For literally no reason, too. Okay. So Wesley, I thought Wesley was a friend of us, but I see he's not apparently because we just rated him. He has the premium items, you know, the aerial symbiote. I remember wanting to do a video on that really bad, but I never got the chance. Of course we can't take the gold colors. The airy turret, which is something I should have done a video on because I actually did get the airy turret once it came out. The platform, if you guys want me to do a video on the platform, I will do it because I do have that bought. A bandana is what I have on. He has on himself for speed. Now, you guys are aware you can wear the gold collars on your player, and it does make them kind of a god at PvP. I don't see many people who do that, but keep in mind you can do that. What's left? A couple spikes. We're going to completely ignore the spikes, and we're going to see what Enzo decides he wants to keep from the batch over here. There has to be more. There has to be more somewhere. We're going to have to go deep into the cave to check. I checked it earlier and there didn't seem to be anything interesting in there. I wouldn't mind the caves if not for the scorpions. I don't like fighting anything that can instantly knock you out. Scorpions and snakes. I can take the scorpions. It's the bloody snakes I sincerely cannot stand. What else is in here? Nothing interesting. Nothing you couldn't get on your own. I guess if you did want some extra stuff, you could keep this. But we have limited space and weight on our quests, so we're not gonna waste time on this stuff. He has to be hiding some stuff. I don't expect this is all, because he's been playing for almost a year now, I think. Okay, yeah. So earlier, I tried to go deep into the cave to get some water because I was dying. And I was also in the cave to avoid his turrets. But then I crashed in front of an Arthur Plura, came back, and I was dead. So it was not good at all. It was not good. Let's see, I think, what was that? Anki or some kind of farming dino. Don't really care. Just making sure I pick up anything else that's interesting. Fertilizer? No. We're not going to waste time on that. You can get that yourself. Could be useful, but same time, no. A trike saddle. You know what? We're going to keep that trike saddle, actually. And he took off. Let's put everything else on the Bronto and make him aware, because I believe he is going to request a Bronto home. The shield token actually did kind of work. Just make sure you have some beer on you. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Peace out. It's your boy, Chris Starfire. See you next time.